began for me as one of those seasonal anime that was going to look nice and be a decent watch. It wasn't very high on my personal watch list, but now that I binged all the current episodes, I wanted to make a video with my take on how the show went from something I didn't think I would enjoy to one of my favorite anime releasing right now. Before I delve into the story though, I wanted to lightly touch on the quality of the animation that we see, which is amazing. Every scene is lovely, and it hasn't let the quality slip up anywhere really. It's just simply fantastic. It really doesn't shock me though that it is visually amazing, because Bone Studio is responsible for amazing works of art. Notable mentions being Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Noragami, My Hero Academia, and very recently Mob Psycho. So anytime that I see that Bones has worked on anything, I expect it to be visually amazing. Now let's get to the story. The anime begins with a rich girl Tuesday running from her home and trying to go find her way in music. After this sheltered child enters the city, she is instantly overwhelmed, having never been to a city before. And after wandering around for a while, she eventually makes her way to this bridge, where our lovely Tuesday runs into Carole, playing her piano on the street. Carole was on the bridge playing this melody alone, and it struck Tuesday because she could hear and feel the emotion in the song. And this led to Carole and Tuesday talking and discussing, along with running away from the cop on the bridge. Carole and Tuesday began for me as one of those seasonal anime that was going to look nice. After Tuesday introduced herself as a musician as well, the two thought why not take what Carole had initially made and add on to it. Carole was playing the part of the song she made, the part that had no lyrics. Tuesday then began to try and play in rhythm with her. It started off as these two just messing around, trying to figure each other out. Kinda just playing in a sense. Then, everything started coming together. They started being in rhythm with each other. When they found this rhythm, they began to add some light lyrics, and it was here where I began to get chills. The pair singing together was amazing, along with the piano and the guitar playing in the background. It made me realize how much effort was put into directing these music sections of this anime. We see this brilliance again nearly every time the two make a song. Everyone in charge of this music production was on point, but only consistently with Carole and Tuesday and their direct opposite in the show, Angela. I say that Angela is their direct opposite in the narrative of the show because in this future world, 99% of music is created by AI, while every song Carole and Tuesday make is homegrown, naturally made between two people. It is a world where it is more efficient to let AI create music. When it comes to Angela, she is a face that just simply sings. She doesn't have any say in how her songs are made or what songs she will be performing. When I hear Angela perform, there is something missing from her songs. It just kind of feels empty, unlike how songs feel when Carole and Tuesday perform. While Carole and Tuesday are rookies and amateurs, they have a lot of soul in their songs. It reaches us even as viewers. Any performance they have done in a controlled setting has had so much care with it. Everything fades out when they start playing, and from the melody to the singing, it captivates us throughout their entire performance. One of the things that Mr. Tao said to Angela is people say AI cannot create music with soul, but he thinks it is false due to the fact that everyone making music in the world uses AI. He also seems bothered when he confronts Carole and Tuesday about not using AI.
はい。
曲は誰が作ってる？
二人で作ってますけど。
AI は使ってないのか？
全然。ていうかそんなお金ないし。
本当に？
はい。本当です。
From what I saw, we can tell that he feels threatened by the two. He might not see it now, but I believe as the show progresses, Mr. Tao will begin to see the error in AI making music. But right now, he wants to try and prove to these girls that humans cannot defeat AI. So far, both performances from Angela to our two protagonists carry different weights. Again, the two are still unrefined amateurs, and the judges harshly point out their flaws. But they both tell a story about how music originates from the soul, and how it is meant to reach out and touch other human souls. We see one side in Angela who puts zero soul into her songs and simply performs, and the other in Carole and Tuesday, who started from nothing, who met on the bridge because Tuesday felt the emotion from Carole's song and began to cry because of it. Something that we as people can relate to, even if we know nothing about the artists that made the music. Music can bring people together, whether you know the person or not. When we figure out that somebody else likes the same artist or song that you listen to, we as people get excited. we as people become excited to see how the song resonates with another. Music helps us get through pain, gives us inspiration, and even more than that, it goes beyond any explanation that we can put into words. Even while I sit here trying to figure out how to explain how music can make people feel and how the show expresses it, I find it difficult to describe the feeling, because in the end, music can touch people differently. Music is precious. Without it, a form of expression is taken from us. We can tell when artists put their everything into a song, and we can tell if it is empty, if it was created just simply to make money. I will end on this. If you were debating whether you should watch the show or not, or if this is your first time hearing about it, please do yourself a favor and watch it. I believe it will be one of the best shows to come out of 2019.